What's going on, everybody? My name is Douglas. Welcome back to another episode of Solo Survival. And today we're starting over here by my Guardian farm because I am realizing that I do not have enough Dark Prismarine to finish up the tops of all of the buildings in the castle that I want to build. So I'm just gathering a little bit of this. This episode is going to be a little bit different. I realized at the end of last episode, I like taking my time in Minecraft. It's fun to take things a little bit slower and just kind of enjoy the journey. However, I am just so ready to be done with this castle and to have it here. And I've got a lot of work left to do. So I'm going to have to speed things up in these episodes. So I'm just going to be spending this first little bit talking to you in real time. And then I'm going to switch it over and Narrator Douglas is going to take over and take you guys through the rest of the episode. At the end of last episode, I was looking at this thing, realizing this castle is going to be so much bigger than I had originally thought. And it could honestly do with being a little bit bigger. This tower is super squat. It looks kind of smushed down, doesn't look quite tall enough. I think with everything around it, it's going to look great. And that reasoning kind of really factors into changing up the style of this episode a little bit, because doing it one tower at a time, doing it kind of slower, doesn't help me. Will only like postpone the inevitable editing and finalization that I'll have to do for all of these things. So I'm just going to, like I said, hand it over. We're going to have Narrator Douglas take over. We're going to expand this episode. We're going to do a lot more work. A lot more hours are going to go into the behind the scenes of this video. I'm going to try and keep it pretty much the same length as others. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to have you here and excited to get going and finish up the rest of this castle. Don't know how far I'm going to get. Narrator Douglas will take it over and we'll see how far I get. I'll talk to you later.
What's up, everybody? Narrator Douglas here. The footage you just watched is kind of old, to be honest, like over 2 months old. So I'm sorry it's been so long since I last uploaded, but here I am, and I plan on being back uploading regularly for the near future. But welcome back, everyone. For anyone new to this series, and as a refresher for those who aren't, I'm building my first ever castle in Minecraft. I've decided on a color palette, which you can see displayed on that tower I already built, and now I'm using that palette to finish up the rest of the exterior of the castle. By the end of this episode, I'll pretty much have all of the exterior done, spoiler alert, and I'm happy with how it turns out. Here you can see me crafting up the materials I need and setting up the base of the first new addition of the day, another tower with a connecting wall. Once I had the base down, I started placing down some blocks. You can see I made sure to have some texture with deep slate on the bottom, eventually leading up to all stone and stone brick. That was a decision that I made in a previous episode, and I think it looks even better than I was expecting, which is awesome. Now, I think I owe everyone a little bit more of an explanation than I gave at the start of this video. The reason that it's been so long since my last video is that I have had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I've got into a relationship and that has taken a lot of my time. But mostly, I'm going to be honest with you, I just felt like my content wasn't really where I wanted it to be. I felt like my microphone was awful and the overall quality of everything was just kind of low, and it was kind of bumming me out. And then I got into a little bit of a slump, and one thing led to another, and here we are 3-4 months later, and I'm just putting up a new video on the channel. In order to remedy that, I have got a brand new microphone, which I'm sure that you can tell from the quality, and a new Minecraft update just barely came out. I'm sure that you guys are all playing that, and I hope that you are having a great time. This video is still on 1.19, but I have already recorded some things on 1.20, and I am just very excited to get going. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff in that update. So bear with me. I'm going to get back into the swing of things. More videos will be coming more regularly, I promise. And thank you so much. I'm so glad that I still have close to as many subscribers as I did when I stopped months ago. So thank you all for sticking around. And if you're watching this, you're just the best. I appreciate you. And more things are going to come, I promise. But back to the video at hand. This current episode, I lost all of my audio that I recorded while I was building. And so this is just going to be me talking over everything. And we're going to end off today on a little bit of a time lapse because I finished up the castle. So here you see I'm building up the side, and we're going to go into a much taller tower here in the back. I'm going to change up the design a little bit on the outside of it, and I think it just looks swell. Then here comes the part that I'm still not too sure about. This back wall right here. It's a little bit too bland, too blah. I don't know. I think I'm going to add something to it later, but I don't want to make any promises. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. You know, I'm glad that it's there because I'm protected now, but anyway. This side though, I'm very happy with how this side turned out. My diagonal building, I like how it blends right into the tower. That right there is the castle done. So, thank you everyone for being here again. My name is Douglas. If you've made it this far in the video, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe, more videos will be coming. This is the gist of the videos that will be coming. They will all be just kind of very chill. I'm going to be playing my solo survival Minecraft world. If that's your vibe too, stick around. More videos will be coming. I'm going to be finding a cherry grove next episode, and we're going to be going into depth about all the new changes of 1.20. So stick around for that, and I am just happy to be back. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to give me a comment. And I've been Douglas. You've been awesome, and have a great day.